Now, the case for the removal of subsidies of petroleum products has received the backing of the Forum of Commissioners of Finance of the 36 states of the Federation. So shortly after this month's Federation Account Allocation Committee meeting in Abuja, the chairman of the forum, Mr. Timothy Odua, told journalists they passed a resolution for the removal following irregularities observed in the fuel subsidy regime. Now, the forum is passing the resolution just as fuel scarcity that started last week spread in the Federal Capital Territory, with many motorists queuing for hours at filling stations. Mr. Odua, who's also the Ebonyi State Commissioner of Finance, says the resolution will be sent to the Nigerian Governors Forum for transmission to President Goodluck Jonathan. He described the payment of fuel subsidy as a scam in some states, against some states, especially the less industrialized ones.
We looked at subsidy on oil as more or less a solution worse than the problem it tends to solve. If you remember that during the NACOFED meeting at Niger State, it was one of the issues we presented. Looking at it presently, you discover that it is not solving the problem which it is meant to solve. In the first place, the NLC and the majority of the Nigerian populace appeared to have been deceived into clamoring for the subsidy, because syndicated projects were put in and programs, especially with regards to easing transportation problem, and likewise tariffs on power supply, and so on and so forth. But you discover now that it is an average poor man that suffers. For example, you stand by the street, most of the transporters are not applying any benefit from subsidy in what they charge, because we know, of course, that the federal government had the good intention to subsidize transportation so that it will be to the absolute benefit of the poor man and every Nigerian. But you discover today that there is no reflection of that subsidy benefit.